When Princess Leonor of Spain, the Princess of Asturias, stepped onto Danish soil, the moment sent ripples across Europe's royal circles. Young, poised, and increasingly at the center of global attention, Leonor's arrival in Denmark was not just a routine royal engagement, it became a powerful symbol of the new generation of monarchy that is quietly reshaping Europe's dynasties. The visit, widely covered by international media, left fans from Spain especially moved. For them, it was more than just a trip abroad, it was a glimpse of their future queen confidently stepping onto the world stage, earning admiration far beyond the borders of her homeland. Leonor's visit began with an official welcome at Amalienborg Palace in Copenhagen, the residence of Denmark's royal family. Queen Margrethe II, Crown Prince Frederik, and Crown Princess Mary extended a warm greeting to the Spanish heir. Cameras captured the scene as Leonor arrived in a tailored suit that reflected both elegance and maturity, a fashion choice that drew immediate comparisons to her mother, Queen Letizia, whose influence on her daughter's style has often been noted. The Danish press praised Leonor's composure, highlighting how she carried herself with confidence despite her young age. Spanish outlets, meanwhile, emphasized the significance of her presence in Denmark, noting that every international step she takes builds her profile as a future monarch prepared to represent Spain on the global stage. The visit was not only ceremonial. Leonor's schedule included cultural and educational events, such as a tour of Roskilde Cathedral, where generations of Danish monarchs are buried, and meetings with young Danish students working on environmental initiatives. These encounters resonated deeply with Leonor's generation-focused image, aligning her with causes such as climate change, education, and youth leadership. Diplomatic analysts pointed out that Spain and Denmark share strong ties as European Union members, and the bond between their royal houses has traditionally been cordial. Leonor's arrival served to reinforce this connection, while also introducing her to international diplomacy in practice. Her role in Denmark was not passive, she was seen engaging in conversations, listening intently, and representing her country with dignity. Back home in Spain, Leonor's visit became headline news. Social media platforms buzzed with commentary, with many Spaniards expressing pride at seeing their princess making such an impression abroad. Fans shared images of her walking alongside Denmark's Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary, noting how seamlessly she fit into the international royal scene. Some commentators were struck by how quickly Leonor has matured. Barely 2 years into her military training, which has taken her through the Army, Navy, and now the Air Force, she has transitioned from a reserved teenager into a poised young woman ready for the responsibilities of leadership. For many Spaniards, the Denmark trip felt like a turning point, a sign that Leonor is no longer simply preparing for the crown but already embodying it. Perhaps the most symbolic element of Leonor's Danish trip was her interaction with Princess Isabella of Denmark, daughter of Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary. Though younger than Leonor, Isabella too is part of Europe's new generation of royals who may one day take on leadership roles. Observers noted the warmth between the two princesses, describing it as a glimpse of the friendships and alliances that will define Europe's monarchies in the 21st century. Royal watchers drew parallels to earlier eras when royal marriages and alliances shaped Europe's political map. Today, though the context is different, personal bonds between heirs still carry significant symbolic weight. Beyond diplomacy, much of the attention focused on Leonor's appearance. Her simple yet sophisticated fashion choices in Denmark sparked discussion across lifestyle magazines. Outlets from Spain, the UK, and even the United States highlighted her polished image, describing her as a rising star among European royals. But style in the royal world is never just about clothing, it is about messaging. Leonor's wardrobe balanced youthful freshness with regal restraint, signaling her awareness of the expectations placed upon her. In Denmark, she embodied the dual role she must play, approachable to the public, yet unmistakably royal. Leonor's arrival in Denmark was more than a diplomatic courtesy, it was a carefully choreographed step in her development as a leader. At just 19, she is already being prepared for the global stage, one international visit at a time. For Spain, this is vital. The monarchy has faced challenges in recent years, from questions about its role in modern democracy to controversies surrounding former King Juan Carlos. Leonor represents renewal, continuity, and the hope of a monarchy that is modern, transparent, and in touch with citizens. Every appearance she makes abroad strengthens not only her personal image but also the institution she will one day lead. As Leonor departed Copenhagen, Spanish and Danish commentators alike agreed on one point: the visit had been a resounding success. For Denmark, it reaffirmed the bonds with Spain and showcased the warmth of its own royal family. For Spain, it offered reassurance that its future queen is already making her mark on the international stage. For royal fans, particularly in Spain, Leonor's arrival in Denmark was nothing short of stunning. It was a reminder that the once shy young princess has blossomed into a confident leader in the making, admired not only at home but across Europe. The image of Princess Leonor walking through the historic streets of Copenhagen will remain etched in the minds of royal watchers, a symbol of a monarchy preparing for the future, and of a young woman who carries both the weight of tradition and the promise of renewal.